Hello, I'm going to show you how to create children on your Magicbooking account. The process is very quick and easy. First, we navigate to the Children tab at the top of the screen, and then, while on the page, click the Add Child button. Here you will enter all of your child's details. Everything with a mandatory star must be completed in order to proceed. If mandatory information is not filled in, you will not be able to make a booking. Next, you enter additional information about your child. Here you can select the relevant school, class, and centre they attend. There is also a section to add any religious information or any other additional details. Next are the choices for adding or selecting contacts for the child. If you have already created contacts, you can select them by adding existing contacts, or you can create a new contact. Alternatively, you can skip this section for now and add contacts after the child creation process has been completed. You will need to do this before you are able to make a booking. Here we enter the emergency contact information. This is the person that will be contacted in case of an emergency. You just need to fill in the mandatory information and then click here. Next, you enter the collector's information. These are the people that are authorized to collect your child. Once we have filled in the mandatory fields, we can click here to add these details to the child. There is also an option to add doctor's information. The next step in the process will require us to add healthcare details for your child. If your child does not have any healthcare details, you can skip this stage by selecting No from the available options. The first step is for dietary information. Here you need to enter all the mandatory information. All this information will show on the register at the child's school or club. Next, we have allergies. Again, we enter the mandatory information and then click here to save. Next, we have medication information. Next, we have the auto-injector information. Here you need to enter the type of auto-injector the child takes and the expiry date. Then click here to save. Next, we have the medical conditions information. Within this section, you enter the name of the medical condition and the details. This allows for multiple entries depending on the amount of conditions. Finally, we have the SEND section, which is where you can enter special educational needs and disabilities. There are many different choices from the drop-down list, as well as sections to enter any additional information and an EHCP. Please make sure to enter information correctly and thoroughly for all sections, as it is very important to let staff know all the details for your child. Following the healthcare details, we can now select our preferences for child consents. The consents are set by the club or the school. Once you have done this, click the Create Child button to finish the child creation process. You should now see the child on your account. All the information we just went through can be edited if required. Repeat the steps to add more children to the same account. You should now be able to book activities. If not, there will be a message saying you are missing some information.